Hello everyone, welcome back to your favorite channel LAURUS Places and People. Today we have on our list the best places to visit in Portugal. Our first entrant on the list is in the Algarve, and it is the beautiful city of Faro. Faro is a municipality, the southernmost city and capital of the district of the same name, in the Algarve region of southern Portugal, with an estimated population of 70,000 inhabitants, making it the biggest city and second most populous municipality in the Algarve after Loulé. The municipality covers an area of about 200 square kilometers. The city receives millions of visitors through the Faro airport, a number that has been increasing steadily as more low-cost airlines are being served by the hub. Currently, there are 45 airlines being served at the Faro airport, including many low-cost airlines. Faro is served by the centrally located Faro railway station and a smaller rail station in the east of the city at Bom João. The Alpha Pendular service connects Faro to the north and terminates in Porto. The Intercidades and interregional services connect Faro to Lisbon. Our next choice is Cascais. Cascais is a town and municipality in the Lisbon district of Portugal, located on the Portuguese Riviera. The municipality has a total of 200,000 inhabitants in an area of 100 square kilometers. Cascais is an important tourist destination in Portugal. Cascais Marina hosts events such as the America's Cup and the town of Estoril, part of the Cascais municipality. Cascais's rise to popularity as a seaside resort started in 1870 when King Luís I of Portugal and the Portuguese royal family made the seaside town their residence every summer, and in turn also attracted members of the Portuguese nobility, who established a summer community there. Cascais has had many royal and famous residents like King Edward VIII of the United Kingdom, when he was the Duke of Windsor, King Juan Carlos I of Spain, and King Umberto II of Italy. Tsar Simeon II of Bulgaria arrived in the municipality, with his mother Tsarina Jovana of Italy, who died in Estoril. Prince Charles Philippe, Duke of Anjou, born in 1973 and a descendant of the last king of France, has lived in Cascais since 2008. Cascais is surrounded by popular beaches. Guincho Beach to the northwest is primarily a surfing, windsurfing, and kitesurfing beach because of the prevailing winds and sea swells, while the calm waters of the beaches to the east attract sunbathers. The Cascais Marina with 650 berths was opened in 1999 and has since held many sailing events. The municipality also hosts international tennis and motorcycling events, and for many years hosted the FIA F1 Portugal Grand Prix at the Estoril racetrack. Our next choice is the very unique town of Sintra. Sintra is a town and municipality in the Greater Lisbon region of Portugal, located on the Portuguese Riviera. The population of the municipality in 2022 was 390,000 people, in an area of 320 square kilometers. Sintra is one of the most urbanized and densely populated municipalities in Portugal. The historic center of the Vila de Sintra is famous for its 19th-century Romanticist architecture, historic estates and villas, gardens, and royal palaces and castles, which resulted in the classification of the town as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Sintra's landmarks include the medieval castle of the Moors, the Romanticist Penha National Palace, and the Portuguese Renaissance Sintra National Palace. The Sintra Mountains, a granite massif 10 kilometers long, is locally referred to as the Mountain of the Moon, emerge abruptly between a vast plain to the north and the northern margin of the Tagus River estuary, winding in a serpentine cordillera towards the Atlantic Ocean and Cabo da Roca, the most westerly point of continental Europe. Sintra's spectacular landscape has resulted in a large tourism economy of more than 3 million visitors. The parks, palaces, monuments and other key heritage sites in the area are managed by Parques de Sintra. Next is the magnificent city of Porto. Porto is the second largest city in Portugal after Lisbon, the capital of the Porto district, and one of the Iberian Peninsula's major urban areas. Its metropolitan area has an estimated population of just 250,000 people. The area of the municipality is 42 square kilometers. Porto's metropolitan area has around 1,700,000 people as of 2022 in an area of 2,390 square kilometers, making it the second largest urban area in Portugal. Located along the Douro River estuary in northern Portugal, Porto is one of the oldest European centers, and its core was proclaimed a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1996, as the historic center of Porto, LAURUS Bridge and Monastery of Serra do Pilar. The city received 2,800,000 overnight visitors and 1,400,000 day trippers between January and November 2017, with 73% from other countries. Tourism revenue has been increasing by over 11%, according to a 2018 report. In the 2022 report, over 12% of economic activity in Porto is generated by tourism. The hotel occupancy rate was 70%. Porto is served by Francisco de Sá Carneiro Airport, which is located in Pedras Rubras, some 15 kilometers to the northwest of the city center. Porto is connected with Lisbon via a high-speed train, Alfa Pendula, that covers the distance in 2 hours and 42 minutes. For tourists interested in the city sights and neighborhoods, Porto has a well-developed metro system with 7 lines. Next on the list is a personal favorite, and this is the autonomous region of the Azores. It is one of the 2 autonomous regions of Portugal. It is an archipelago composed of 9 volcanic islands in the North Atlantic Ocean, about 1,400 kilometers west of Lisbon, and about 1,930 kilometers southeast of Newfoundland, Canada. The largest city of the Azores is Ponta Delgada. The culture, dialect, cuisine, and traditions of the Azorean Islands vary considerably because these remote islands were settled sporadically over a span of 2 centuries. The Azores are an area of immense natural beauty, attracting tourists who are enthusiastic about the volcanic Azorean mountains, fresh air, waterfalls, black sand beaches, unique cuisine, and a clean green environment. Each of the 9 Azorean islands has an airport, although the majority are airfields rather than airports. The primary and busiest airport of the island group is João Paulo II Airport. There are commercial terminals in Ponta Delgada, Horta, Vila do Porto and Santa Cruz das Flores. Next on our list is Lisbon. Lisbon is the capital and largest city of Portugal, with an estimated population of 600,000 within its administrative limits in an area of 100,000 square kilometers. About 3 million people live in the Lisbon metropolitan area, making it the 3rd largest metropolitan area in the Iberian Peninsula, after Madrid and Barcelona. Lisbon is the 11th most populous city in the European Union, and it represents 27% of the population in Portugal. It is the westernmost capital in Europe and the only one along the Atlantic coast. Lisbon lies in the western Iberian Peninsula on the Atlantic Ocean and the river Tagus. Lisbon is recognized as a global city because of its importance in finance, commerce, fashion, media, entertainment, arts, international trade, education and tourism, and is a major economic hub in Europe. Most visitors connect to Lisbon through Humberto Delgado Airport, which serves on average 30 million passengers annually and is the busiest airport in Portugal, the 3rd busiest in the Iberian Peninsula, and the 20th busiest in Europe. Lisbon has more than 3 million visitors annually. Lisbon has got a very well-developed transport infrastructure with airports, metro lines, motorways, and railway connections to many major cities in Portugal and on the Iberian Peninsula. Our choice for the top must-see place in Portugal is the autonomous region of Madeira. The region is an archipelago situated in the North Atlantic Ocean, in a region known as Macaronesia, just under 400 kilometers to the north of the Canary Islands and 520 kilometers west of the Kingdom of Morocco. Madeira is geologically located on the African tectonic plate. The capital of Madeira is Funchal, which is located on the main island's south coast, and it's where most of the population is found. Madeira, originally uninhabited, was claimed by Portuguese sailors in the service of Prince Henry the Navigator in 1419 and settled after 1420. The archipelago is considered to be the first territorial discovery of the exploratory period of the Age of Discovery. The archipelago includes the islands of Madeira, Porto Santo, and the Deserters, administered together with the separate archipelago of the Savage Islands. Madeira generally has a very mild and moderate subtropical climate with Mediterranean summer droughts and winter rain. Many microclimates are found at different altitudes. Tourism is an important sector in the region's economy, contributing up to 25% of the region's GDP, and is a year-round source of economic earnings for the region. The island of Porto Santo, with its 9-kilometer-long beach and its climate, is entirely devoted to tourism. Whale watching has become very popular in recent years. Many species of dolphins, such as the common dolphin, spotted dolphin, striped dolphin, bottlenose dolphin, short-finned pilot whale, and whales such as Bride's whale, sei whale, fin whale, sperm whale, beaked whales can be spotted near the coast or offshore. That's it for today. Thank you all for watching and subscribing to the channel. Please like this video and click on the notification bell because we shall be having another one very soon.